It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New England Patriots and the Detroit Lions. Well, just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a first down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, he starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. And this one doesn't go far.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, and they go right back to him. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign with that run.
They've got first down here from the 36. Sticking with Henderson. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. May looking to throw. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this third down. They'll throw, third and long. Come near the goal line. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
We go to the line. My man, 20.
Goff to the air now. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A gain of 26 yards there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
20.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Patriots 7. Jack Fox to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. The give now to Henderson. And he's down to almost... No, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Patriots.
Now here he goes on the boot. Caught on the comeback route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he's got it. That's a layout for it, but touchdown. The Patriots trim the lead to 1. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. Gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
What?
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a 1st, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 1.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
We go tonight. White 20. Hey, Shell. Shell.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Come on.
Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. White 20. 11. 11. Value 1. Turbo.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Counterplay, it's Henderson. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Get the fullback involved here. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
That's not a call on the play sheet where you're expecting to get into space and win a foot race. You make that call to get a few yards and move on. So getting some good yardage on that one's a victory for the offense.
3rd and 1. Here's May. By a man, he's in the clear. And they bring him down around the 34. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. On play action, here's May. It's complete, Kyle Williams. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Henderson. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Caught out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Henderson. And this is going to end behind the line. Brock, a great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. This just 21 yards down the pipe. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. May now from the gun. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
From the 14 after that sack, tough third and goal coming up. Third and long for him here. Catch made. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a second quarter lead. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 14.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. Spins right by him. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yes, sir. Yes, like 20.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for his back to Gibbs there. And now they face second down.
Brings up second.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Like 20.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Runs inside the 35. And he's down all the way to the 30. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Cut. 180.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on. 180.
Looking to throw. Gone. Has it down close. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
What? 180. Hey, 76. 76. 76. What's that?
Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
We go tonight. 120. What's that?
He gets it again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
Cut. 180. What's up?
Throwing is gone. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Gay's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
This time, they'll keep it on the ground. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist and head the other way for a big run.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air on first down. May. Taken in by Williams outright. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythms, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
May now on third down. Short pass brought in. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's May. Has it at the 7. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
One last play before the break. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield. It connects on the deep shot. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. May looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Run right side, Henderson. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Here's May to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
DC!
We got it!
Turbo!
Out of the shotgun, Kong. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. But exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the...
Wide open down the field, and he has it! This play goes for 36. And now they have a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New England.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Here goes tonight.
Back to Henderson. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Boy, Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
Lions 17.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's May. Brought in right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And the Patriots will have a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
A handoff for Henderson, running left. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. For big yards on the right side. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
10 at the 16-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. It is cut left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. On the draw, this is Henderson. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
A 25-yard attempt.
Corey Gallis connects. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time Well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Cut. 180.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to push one deep down the right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. May now from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it.
May's pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's taken in by Williams. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Shotgun snap here to go. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Goff on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Just one quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second and 3 now. Off play action, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. I'll air it out on 3rd. And complete to St. Brown. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Gibbs now from the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here we go.
Gibbs again. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning in some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
They don't gain anything, so another goal line stand brings up a 4th down decision.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Running for it, here's Gibbs. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's May. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Henderson here from the gun. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, you got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Sticking with Henderson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's another.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's May, 3rd and goal. Finds his running back, Henderson. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead.
Lions 31.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
From
From the gun, Goff. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Finds a seam down the middle. Into the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. And he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10. All right, they got the score there. No timeouts, though, so things looking pretty bleak. They have to get this kick back. And no luck. The Patriots are there to recover. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a New England 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Patriots nearing their 6th win this season. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
60 Eagles. Go.
And go with a design keeper. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road.